It's sure would nice to be having hinted on the problem, and I would recommend if I were to throw this at a student, even if I gave it as a homework question or a prep question, I still probably would give some kind of hint on it. Let me go through that with you. The first thing I'd probably do is something like this over here. Hint, hint, U substitution may produce a simpler integration to deal with. So I would say, use this U substitution to rewrite this integration problem as a simpler integration problem that probably involves something to deal with partial fractions. All right, so looking at this thing over here, maybe squaring both sides, maybe using arc functions to figure out some kind of better relationship over there, and you get something like this over here. All right, now granted, let me go through the plug-in for you. And what would you get? You'd get u, and what's dx equal to? 2u, and then 1 minus u to the fourth. And what do you get over here? Well, as advertised, you got something that is simpler. All right, and looking at that, so I said that the substitution would produce something that most likely has to do with partial fractions. And, the question is, how would you do that? There's a variety of ways of doing it. I can't say one method is better than the other, but I'd be looking around for something simple to do because, certainly I'm saying that I did some work over there. I'm looking for something simpler. So what I would do is maybe kind of break it up initially. And let's put that down for you. I'm not going to do too much work on it, though. All right, and looking at this, you could break up the 1 minus u squared into two factors as well. But I'm starting to see that u squared on top, and I'm going to try to get this into two terms now. I got u squared plus u squared. That definitely gives me 2u squared. But I want to break it into like two separate fractions at this point, if I can. I'm going to say plus 1 minus 1. And that's going to be, let's see, 1 minus u squared, 1 plus u squared. Kind of trickier, isn't it? I'm going to take that fraction now and split it into two fractions. There's a point to it. And don't think this is the only way to proceed with the problem. It's not. All right. By the way, I put little stars in this, and I forgot to do that up here. I should have done that. Let's see if we can simplify each of these two fractions now, how it works out. Well, I'm seeing the first one. It's not that bad, is it? It's 1 over 1 minus u squared du. And next one's going to be plus. Not plus, is it? Because when that reduces, it's going to be minus 1 over 1 plus u squared du. I certainly recognize both of those now. All right, what's the first guy going to be? It's the inverse hyperbolic tangent of u. I recognize the other guy as being the arctan. Plus some constant of integration. And I got to remember what the u is. Well, I got it's up here, right? So you write it down. So in place of u, you write it down. That's right there. Sorry about that. In place of you write that over there. So things are working as advertised, and that's good news. Thank you.